Welcome back everybody, I am SANKAKU. This is my desktop. Just gonna first of all begin by launching League of Legends. Where is it? It's here somewhere. There it is. Yes. Okay, so League of Legends. The video that I'm going to be doing today is on items. Oh my god, I have an addiction. Let me first of all turn this down really low, or even just mute the thing altogether. That is so amazing. Basically I get hooked on things like this all the time. This is what got me into Ahri. I'll show you in a second. As you can see on my desktop, we have Ahri, one of the characters in League of Legends, which is actually currently my most favourite character to play in League of Legends. However, I have never seen this video before. I will check that out in my own time. But I think, there you go. This is a video that I watched and it got me hooked onto Ahri. I like the character because of her 9 tails. I watch an anime called Naruto, and obviously when Naruto goes into certain modes, or if you know anything about him, you know he has something inside him which is basically a fox with 9 tails. So that's kind of a bit of my attachment, and she just looks fracking awesome. So there you go. That explains why I like to go Ahri. Plus this video is pretty damn sick. If you've not seen it, go watch it. I highly recommend it. I'm pretty sure you have. If you're watching this video, you're a League of Legends fan, and you've definitely seen that video. But the reason we're here today is to talk about item sets. Here is my custom item set, which is selected only for Ahri. I'm going to run through just maybe the top level things and explain why I chose them. I mean, people were, what was it? Not sure what it was. I think it was, I had Trinity Force, and people were like, dude, why the hell have you got Trinity Force, la la la, whatever, etc. So the way I see this, Ahri is a character of using magic and her abilities. So obviously she's going to need a lot of magic power, she's going to need a lot of MP, so she's going to need a good regeneration rate of MP to constantly run out her abilities. It's not like she can cast an ability and it lasts a long period of time. She casts her ability and she's going to have to wait a few seconds, and then she needs to cast ability again. So she's going to need that regen for the MP in order to constantly keep casting. At the same time, she needs the ability power, which is going to give her better hits, stronger hits, more effective hits, etc. Just basically make her abilities, all in all, a lot better. As you can see, this is Ahri here. You got the essence left, which is it's like an aura type thing, or it just basically changes. It's like every, there you go. Theft, when it hits an enemy, max 3 charges per spell. So it's something that like stacks up, and then you get, upon reaching 9 charges, Ahri's next spell heals her. So yeah, whatever. It's like something that you don't really need to worry about. It just happens. You got the Order Deceptions where she just shoots in a straight line. You got the Foxfire, which is the 3 little orbs that circle her and then attack the closest hero or enemies if there's no hero around. You got the Charm, which makes them run towards you, which I use when I'm having to run away from people as well. If I turn around, well, not if I turn around, I just keep running away, and I throw the charm towards the people that are chasing me, and it slows them down and stops them from being able to cast anything for a short period of time. which has saved me so many times. You also got the Spirit Rush, which can be used as offensive and defensive, depending on your situation. This is the only one I've got unlocked at the moment, which is the Midnight Ahri. I'm going to close this down though, and we're going to get back to the items. So, my end items. I have starting items, mid items, and end items. Right, so basically, I did initially start playing with Ahri and using the default items. The only thing is, I found that very early game, I wasn't really getting any kills or progressing very far. It was taking me forever to get my items. And I felt this is a lot to do with the fact that I kept running out of MP. So I came up with this, basically just going through things, finding items that would boost areas that I'm looking to advance in, and then I would basically put these as my starting items. So we'll look at the Talisman of Ascension. We've got the 15 health regen for 5 seconds, or every 5 seconds. We've got the 15 mana regen for every 5 seconds. You get movement speed, which is always good, and 10% cooldown reduction on your abilities, so basically you can cast them a lot quicker, which is always a benefit. And 2 gold per 10 seconds. So the reason I go for this first is if I click on this, there you go, I go for the Ancient Coin, which gives me 3 mana regen per 5 seconds. However, it then allows me to get the Nomad's Medallion. Getting this will give me the health regen and the mana regen, which as a low level, you don't have a lot of health regen or mana regen, so getting that in there is, to me, very important. Getting the movement speed just gives you a little extra edge in catching people to kill the champions, or the heroes, or whatever you want to call them. And at the same time, it also helps you get away. If you're being chased, you might just have that little bit extra speed than them that will allow you to then escape, and they won't be able to cast a spell that's going to bind you to your current location. Also, you get the 2 gold per 10 seconds. So this is pretty damn good. It also has the unique passive favor, being near a minion when they die. If you don't actually deliver the last blow, which obviously if you deliver the last blow, you get some gold. But if you don't deliver the last blow, you still get gold anyway, and a bit of health. This, to me, seems like, well, I don't know how to explain it. What's the word for it? A no-brainer? There you go. This to me sounds like a no-brainer. Very early game, I'm getting extra gold. I've got health and mana regen, so I'm going to live longer. I can cast my spells quicker, and like I say, going to get more gold than everybody else. So eventually, that will, would I get extra out of this? When I bind these together, I get the, I think that's exactly the same. Everything's exactly the same. 10% cooldown reduction, okay. So yeah, basically this one gets you your cooldown reduction as well. Is that right in saying? Yeah. So once you get up to the Talisman of Ascension, you actually get the 10% cooldown reduction. This doesn't give you that, but obviously if you've got this with the 5 mana regen, and then you're buying these, that's going to be an extra 6 on top of that. And then obviously when you unlock this, that gets you up to 8. And then obviously once you've unlocked that, you get a full 15, which is absolutely glorious. So that's my reason for going for the Talisman of Ascension. Obviously Talisman of Ascension also gives the an active thing where I normally have it bound to key 1. It's the first item I get, so that makes sense. When I press 1, if any allies around me, we can get a quick boost to speed, get away from people, which at the start of a game, or even later on in the game, is very handy. I've also got this. They've got the, what is it? The Morleone Mekano, wherever. Right, so it's 2,200 for this. Let's have a look at the recipe. It's pretty much near enough the same recipe, just based on ability power this time. Obviously, ability power, meaning my abilities are going to be a lot more powerful, deliver more damage, do whatever it does, but better. And it deals magic damage to enemy champions below 40% health. Well, can't really argue with that, can we? Next, moving on to Trinity Force. Why would I go with this? Right. Let's see. Although she works with magic, any game I play, I like someone to be quick. So when, for example, I'm doing my basic attacks, not my abilities, I want them to be very hasteful and quite quick. So you're basically throwing your little ball. She throws like little balls of whatever energy. She throws it, and I want her to literally be throwing another one as soon as she's finished it. So that's why I've gone for Trinity Force. So we've got the 30% attack speed. You got the attack damage, which helps me. Although I'm delivering it faster, I'm also doing a little bit more damage as well. You got the ability power, which will stack on top of this one, which is 80 ability power. Crit strike, that's just obviously more chance of getting a critical strike and doing more damage. 8% movement speed, I've already explained movement speed earlier on. And health and mana, which is obviously very helpful. You got the two unique passives. I don't think I really need to run into them. But as you can see, movement speed and what's the other one? Deals bonus physical damage. So damage and speed, all good. You got the Mercury's Tread. I'm actually thinking of making a change to this. Not sure if I can browse an item. Oh no, I can go down to boots. I think Sorcerer's Shoes, movement speed. So this one gives you magic resist. You get the 45 movement speed, but the Sorcerer's Shoes also gives you the movement speed. I think I'm going to drop the Mercury's Treads for the Sorcerer's Shoes instead, just for the 15 magic penetration, as she's morally a magical class. So we'll chuck that in there. And as I explained already, again, we're going to the Hextech Gunblade. The reason for this is the ability power, lifesteal, always handy later on in game when you're fighting champions with a lot of health. You're going to go down quick, so any life that you can get back, I'm always for it. I'm always for it. These are basically all the items that make up, these mid items make up all these end items, and all these starting items are the ones that make up all these and all these. But basically I just broke them down into starting items. So like this one, I know I can go straight for that, and I can get these. If I wanted just straight magic power at the start of the game where I don't have much gold, I can just go, right, get these three. If I want magic power plus the coins, I would go for this one, but I want a bit more speed and my basic attacks to maybe try and get a kill at the start of the game, then I'll go for the dagger to get that extra attack speed. So initially I could start off with the ancient coin, dagger, boots of speed, gives me the little edge on movement so I can chase people down, attack faster, and I'm going to have my mana regen and get the extra gold while all my minions are fighting around me. So that's basically me explaining my items. that obviously quite a lot of you questioned, saying you're obviously quite new to the game. It's not that I'm 100% new to the game, it's just that I don't believe the default items for Ahri are the best for my way of playing the game. Obviously everybody plays it differently, and I just feel that these items suit my type of gameplay better. I'm going to be going back to the default set again, just to try and experiment, see if there's any of these items I can drop for something better. Obviously if you have any suggestions of any items at all that maybe if I should drop this, I'm just going to call this Moronicom, whatever, this book. If you got something that I could drop it for, just leave me a comment below. I'll check it out. I'll try it in my item set for Ahri, and obviously I'll give a thanks out to you. I'll be doing videos of this, maybe not this week coming, but the following week after that. I'll hopefully get a full match done. But anyway, I'm going to finish this for now, because that's a very long video of me just talking, which has probably bored the crap out of you, and you're probably saying, dude, shut the fuck up, I'm sick of hearing your voice, these items are crap, you're talking shit, blah blah blah, whatever. But anyway, don't care. My name is SANKAKU Games on League of Legends. Feel free to add me. I think somebody already has. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. He left a message in my last video, so yes. Anyway, don't forget, like, favourite and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I am SANKAKU. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, ciao for now.